Hi, my name is Dr. Chris Stokes. I'm here to update you on the reopening plans for the Auburn Seventh-day Adventist Church as it pertains to the coronavirus pandemic. I'd like to let you know that we have a coronavirus advisory team comprised of very experienced healthcare professionals, including myself, Dr. Christian Abaga, Debbie Price, Kendall Porco, and Dave Caruso. We have met several times and met with local church leadership and have started the planning process to allow our church to start with simple church services starting June the 20th. This opening day will be a simple church service, and the plan will be to proceed in a very diligent, slow, and phased approach. We hope to be able to do several church services safely, and then once we are able to demonstrate that we can maintain the safety of those that are participating in the service as well as those that are attending, and as well as depending on the status of coronavirus in our local communities and state, we can proceed with hopefully some further openings. For now, what to expect. So our church service will start on June the 20th. It will be a church service only in the sanctuary. The only areas of the church that will be open will be the lobby, the sanctuary, the bathrooms off of the lobby, and that's about it. We will be limited to 100 people in the facility maximum. That includes those that are participating in the service as well as those that are coming to worship. There will be a health screening station upon entry in which patients will be asked a series of simple questions regarding symptoms of coronavirus as well as a temperature check. Anyone who screens positive at this workstation will not be allowed to worship within the church and will be asked to go home and contact their healthcare professionals for further advice. And you can always use our Facebook feed from within the home and worship remotely. Masks will be required. The space will also be maximized for safe social distancing. This will include as you enter the sanctuary as well as seating within the sanctuary, which will be well marked out. Also, the exiting of the sanctuary will be in a controlled process, kind of, for those of you who are old school Adventists, kind of like the old school way the deacons used to usher us out one row at a time. That will be the way that we're going to be exiting, and we also ask that there be no congregating in the lobby or in the parking lot. In an attempt to reduce the risk and maintain the safety of those worshiping, we will be removing all the pew Bibles and hymnals as well as any other loose material there, so less things to touch. And we ask that you bring your own Bible, whether that be an electronic device or your own old school paper Bible. Please bring your own Bible. With respect to online giving, we want to continue to promote the online giving as the safest option for tithes and offerings. However, there will be an option there if you prefer to use a tithe envelope or give loose offerings, but it will not be taken up by the deacons. It will be a drop box that you can pick up on the way out. We will provide you with a tithe envelope upon entry if you would like one. Simply ask. So what are the next steps? Between now and then, between now and next week, the church office will be reaching out to our members to try and get a head count of those who may be interested in attending the in-person service, so we can make sure we're not overwhelmed with over 100 people the first day. We definitely don't want to have to turn people away, but once we reach the 100-person mark, we will not be allowed to let anyone else in the building. No exceptions. This is a state mandate. So if you are able to give that feedback and you're interested in attending, please look for that form of communication. We would also like to continue to encourage those of you who are at higher risk to continue to worship with our church remotely using the online Facebook live feed. That's really the safest way to maintain your safety and keep your risk as low as possible. Hopefully we will move through this process rather quickly, and the virus allows us to open services even a little bit more in a month or so. But let's work on maintaining the safety of the services that we're opening now, and we appreciate your support and we appreciate your assistance in moving forward. And God bless you all, and I hope you have a happy Sabbath.